What's going on, Jerome's? We're back doing another full Minnesota Vikings off-season free agency as well as a 7-round mock draft. Now, we did a video this morning talking about what the Vikings actually will do in free agency. Now, we put several disclaimers in there that this is not what we are advocating. This is what we expect Spielman and Zimmer and ownership and the Vikings to do, given history, given tendencies, etc. And we got some blowback. People are like, this is boring. Why would you do that? Again, not what we're advocating, what Spielman probably is going to do. So we're going to walk through a full offseason, and we ask ourselves, WWSD, what would Spielman do? Or should be Ricky. It doesn't matter. So we are in our Spielman outfit. I imagine this is how Spielman comes to the office every single day. We ain't trading Percy Harvin. Shoot. That's right. So we'll get in there. So the things that the Vikings did, they basically retained all the veterans under the guise of, well, we jettisoned all the veterans last offseason, put the Vikings behind the 8 ball for the 2020 season, and with this time around, probably not going to be any OTAs and probably no preseason games as well. So keeping some guys around would make some sense. But also in our simulation, we're going to... Well, we extended Riley Reef, but we don't have that option right here. So we got Riley Reef in a restructure. We extended Danielle Hunter. We brought Anthony Barr back on a pay cut. We restructured Thielen. We restructured Kendricks. Oh my, oh my. So we go from $9 million in the hole up to 13. And then what else did we do here? Oh, they kept Shamar Stephen. They kept Kyle Rudolph. They basically kept everyone. Oh, they cut Dan Bailey. So we'll do that. And I can see where, given the proclivity of Zimmer and Spielman hanging on to Kyle Rudolph, Kyle Rudolph probably should have been gone like 3 years ago, but he just hangs around. Anthony Barr and Shamar Stephen, Mike Zimmer and Andre Patterson, respectively, are very big proponents of them, so I think that they will find a way to hang around. Again, not what we're advocating, because we're advocating cut everyone and then move on with life. But the Vikings get to free agency with $15 million cap space. You factor in about $5 million. Oh, they already factored in $5 million reserved for draft picks. So the Vikings, that would give them a little bit of leeway, but it's not enough to really go deep sea fishing. So you're probably not going to get the Joe Thuneys of the world, etc. And then they let Wilson and Harris walk. Next, enhance. All right, so what we got now? So, like I said, the Vikings go mid-tier in terms of position of need, but they do address a couple of spots. So, for offensive line, we talked about going with a guy like Austin Blythe or Ethan Posich if he's available. Might have him listed at center. Or did Posich not make it? It doesn't matter. So, Austin Blythe, pride of the Rams, former Iowa Hawkeye, 30 years young, I believe. And giving him mid-tier money. So this is like the Josh Klein contract. 3 years, $15 million total. And I think that it would be a perfectly fine contract. I don't think that there is going to be a huge demand for him. Plus, it does hedge the Vikings' bets just in case Garrett Bradbury doesn't take off year 3. Defensive line, we talked about. So, yeah, we're not going to get the Leonard Williams or even the Sheldon Rankins or even the JJ or Ndamukong Suhs of the world, but we are going to go value shopping. Did Shelby Harris make the dance, or is he not even listed? He might not be. So who are we going to go with? So apparently they didn't let go of Geno Atkins either. Oh, there's Shelby Harris. I can't read. Minnesota Public Schools. Shelby Harris, we'll give him $4. Whoa, not that. $4 million. $4 million for 2 years. And we'll guarantee a decent chunk of it. We'll give him the Tom Johnson type deal. Also, we talked about bringing in a veteran safety. Keanu Neal is probably going to be out of the price range. Hell, the Falcons might even franchise tag him. No, Carl Joseph, no. There's not really anyone that I want. It's a tough spot. It is a really tough spot. Do we pick up a hooker? It might be pretty cheap. It's been relatively disappointing. What do we do? Dude, Williams, Sean Williams. Do we bring back Deho? Nah, Tedrick Thompson, fine. $2 million. 2 years. Just someone where if Metellus doesn't pan out and if things don't go your way in the draft, that you do have a warm veteran body back there that you can rely on. So Tedrick Thompson said no. Blythe is in. Shelby Harris is in as well. Well, that's perfectly fine with Tedrick. So we got $8 million in cap left to spend. Let's pick up a veteran cornerback on the cheap, as well as do we go after Xavier again? Nah. Man, Dunbar's probably gonna be expensive. Awuzie, I don't know why Awuzie's gonna have such a market. I'm sort of on him. Logan Ryan's gonna get paid. William Jackson's definitely gonna get paid. I mean, there's not Desir, no. Breland, we'll go Darby. All right, so Darby. Rondon. All right, so 1 year, $4 million. We'll guarantee 80% of it. And then safety. Do we just bring back Sendejo just for the grins? Nah. Eric Harris. Sorensen. We'll make the buzz by the tower. See if Sorensen wants to come in one time. $3 million 1 year, and you're gonna like the way we pay you $3 million. I guarantee it. Some offers. Sorensen said no. We got a cornerback though, so that's fine. All right, so we use up most of our cap. Actually, we'll try the safety one more time. Not Jalen Mills. God no. All right, fine. Banjo no. All right, Tedrick. I will up our offer. We'll give you $4 million for 2 years, and we'll guarantee it. Why not? Tedrick. He's in. There you go. So the Vikings pick up 4 relatively cheap veteran pieces. So you got Austin Blythe, you got Shelby Harris, you got Darby, and Tedrick Thompson. So you are checking your boxes, so you're not going into the draft completely naked at positions of needs. And I actually think that's how Spielman will roll in this spot. I think that they will get 3 to 4 mid-level free agents as opposed to spending the whole wad on one dude. So we're done. We are done. We're in the draft. Let's go. So what's Spielman going to do? I think we know. All right, so 7 rounds. What big board are we going to use? We've been using Steve. Steve's been pretty good. NFL draft order, and es muy difícil. Vamos. Let's go. Enhance. Come on. All right, so we got a trade offer in the window right away. Tennessee Titans are offering 22. Yes. The Jets are also in. So the Jets are offering no 2. So we're definitely going with the Titans. Yeah, why not? It's pretty Ricky Spielman. Of course we're going to trade down. Starting round, enhance. Feeling good about this one. But let's pause at when they get to 14. 11, 12, 13. So who would have been on board? Well, Zach Wilson probably ain't going to be there at 14. I'm actually going to wager that he won't get out of the top 4. So, yeah, we'll pass there. But, I mean, Kyle Pitts, the same thing that we're talking about in terms of if one of the big 3 wide receivers falls, if Kyle Pitts is there, don't think of him as a tight end. Don't overthink it. Just think of him as a dynamic mismatch nightmare. We're putting him in the slot, putting him out wide at the X. Yeah. But they're really high on Creed. Just like Kirk. Because we are rusted and weathered. That's a deep cut. I'm telling on myself. Christian Barmore. Is there a joke? Leatherwood at AVT? Okay, sure. Resume. Enhance. Justin Fields with the Chargers. I'm guessing they're probably not going to go quarterback, but, these things can't be perfect. So, I'm not picking up the phone if Eric DeCosta calls. It's like, oh. Hello, Eric? Yes, it's Rick. No. Just do not do business with Eric DeCosta and the Ravens. But John Schneider you can definitely do business with, but no. So who's on board? Barmore is there. That is certainly... That does make a lot of sense. But remember, we're going with Spielman's tendency. So we're definitely ignoring edge until at least the 3rd round. We're not taking a quarterback, even though that would be fun. Do they... we also have to ignore the offensive line. We have to do all those things. But Barmore in this spot might be too much value. But does Zimmer get on the horn? Like, does Zimmer pop up in the Zoom chat and is like, hey, JC Horn. And to be honest, Barmore would be tough to pass up, but given the composition of the 3-tech class and the glut of day 2 and early day 3 picks, I would get passing on Barmore to take J.C. Horn. J.C. Horn is a bad MFer. And plus, his length on the outside with camera tightening Dancer and then Hefe in the slot. Yeah, so Spielman, pulls of Spielman. WWSD, what would Spielman do? Listen to Zimmer, taking the cornerback. Oh, my goodness. I'm kind of okay with that. There goes Barmore. And down goes Barmore. Do we maneuver for Morig? I mean, we could. Doesn't seem like a... Nah, I'm just kidding. Trader Rick, you going to live up to a name? All right, let's look at our picks. All right, so we got two... no, there's an easy way to look at it. So we got second round pick 21 overall from the Tennessee Titans. We have 3 third-round picks. For that, we thank you. We have 4 fourth-rounders, 2 fifths, 2 sixths, and a 7th. We need more 7s because this is a Spielman draft. So what are we going to do? I mean, you could come out for Morig. You could come out for Bateman. Rousseau is still on board, which is unlikely, but it's possible, I guess. Do we maneuver? I think we got to maneuver. Where this is outside of Spielman's purview, but also, what year was Tyrell Johnson, the Arkansas State safety? Because he was a second-round pick. I believe they traded up for him. So, sure, why not? So the Jaguars are up at 1, right? I do want Morig. I will pay. I will give you a 3rd and a 3rd and a 5. Pacha! Trade decline. All right, let's try again. I'll give you the better 3rd. I don't want to give you the good 3rd. We will try one more time. Un mas paseo. All right, fine. Let a couple picks bleed off. Pause. Morig is still on board. Wyatt Davis still on board. Rousseau, Etienne. Oh, damn it. What? Bateman went too. Bateman as a weapon for Trevor Lawrence. That's some nice. Although, I mean, Jacksonville's kind of good to go at wide receiver. I don't understand. Anyway, so let's see here. Who is up next? Next 20 picks. You got the Eagles. Howie Roseman. Howie, we go way back like chiropractic. And you kind of owe me one from the Sam Bradford trade. So, how about we'll give you 2 4s instead? Pair of 4s. Got 3 jacks and a pair of 9s. Okay. How are we just getting denied all up in here? Like, I like Morig. I don't like him that much. Actually, you know what? Screw you. Screw everyone. I actually do. I do like Morig, though. All right, fine. I will give you the good 3rd. And a 6. Trade accepted. Hallelujah. Resume. All right, now we got some offers. Now, I mean, we just got up here, man. Come on, man. All right, so Trevor Morig coming on in. So Zimmer getting his way in the secondary, where you're adding J.C. Horn to that already talented young cornerback room, and then Trevor Morig. Even though, yes, we did sign. Who did we sign? Oh, Tedrick Thompson, opposite of Harrison Smith. Tedrick, you're going to be the 3rd safety. It's going to happen. Trevor Morig is a bad dude. Where I know people would freak out. We have other needs at 3-tech and offensive tackle, or offensive line in general, specifically guard. I get it. Fully understand that. But remember, it's Spielman. Respect the tie. That's right. All right, start. So Landon Dickerson is there. Landon Dickerson is just there chilling. Jabril Cox is there, although we did bring back Anthony Barr. And we're going to move up. Why the hell not? Next 20 picks, the Jets. All right. We know Joe Douglas from his days with the Eagles. Joe Douglas, I believe, was in Philly when they did the Sam Bradford trade, so I'm sure that he had some nice little bum chuckles from that. All right, so we gave away the good 3rd, unfortunately. But we will give you the good 4th and trade decline. All right, so we'll give you the good 4th, and we will give you the bad 5th. All right, fine. The good fifth. All right, one more attempt because I want Landon Dickerson that much. All right, fine. Nah, fine. There he goes. I guess the Jets were in on him. And it's so hard to say goodbye. Oh, no, this is going to sync up really well because we're going to take Josh Myers because Spielman loves him some Ohio State centers. That's what we're going to do. That is what we are going to do. 18. What do we pick next? 26. Is Josh Myers going to get there? I guess we'll find out. I can't take it anymore. Oh, we made it. A couple trade down spots. Oh, so the Patriots are offering 3 4s. They're offering trips. I had trips for 26 overall. It is tempting, man. It is kind of tempting. Like, do we want Josh Myers that badly? Like, do we want to have a guy who only played center at Ohio State, was all Big Ten, was a team captain, and then play him at guard? Is that what we want to do? Or do we want to take these fistful of 4th-round picks? Yeah, we're doing the Spielman thing. Except, Belichick, you son of a B. I mean, Josh Myers is still there. All right, so now we're going to use our ammo and get back up. All right, so the Bucks, yeah, the Bucks will trade down. Let's go. All right, Bucks. How much is it going to cost? Oh, yeah, we have an extra compensatory pick. Tampa Bay. The Tampa Bay Gronkaneers. How much is it going to cost to move up 5 spots? I will give you a 5th-round pick. Since I have 7 4th-round picks, which is, well, with compensatory picks, we don't really know. But it's basically like a 5th of the class. I'll give you the bad 4. I will just keep creeping up until we come to an accord. All right, there we go. Took 38. Josh Myers, come on in. Resume, enhance. Josh Myers, come on in. So you got J.C. Horn. You got Trevin Moehrig. You got Josh Myers, who is going to play guard. Maybe you have him play center. You also have Austin Blythe in the mix. So you're kind of good to go there. All right, and remember, we retained Riley Reiff because I think that's what the Vikings will actually do. So left to right, the offensive line could and should be Reiff, Blythe, and then you have Bradbury, Ezra, or maybe Ezra. We'll keep Blythe at left guard. And then Brian O'Neill. And now you have Josh Myers in the mix with Oli Udoh and Kyle Hinton for backup spots. So we got a couple more trade down opportunities. What would Spielman do? So 34-7, like that ain't far. Plus you pick up an extra 5th. Yoink! We're just going to do this until we end up with all the 7th-round picks just for funsies. All right, some other needs. Do need to address specifically guard. We haven't gotten to 3-tech yet. Let's check that. Defensive interior. Shelvin is there. Taron Jackson listed as interior. Naquan is there. So we kind of missed the boat on the 3-techs, but it be what it be. But we could take LeBron Ray. Yeah, we messed up. But Spielman does that from time to time. Or wait, do they have Twyman listed as an edge? Some sites do. They do not. All right, so what do we do? Chauncey Golston is legit, though. And grab him later. All right, so what do we do in this spot? Let's look at the big board. All right, so Werner's there. LeBron Ray's there. LeBron Ray was a big-time recruit. Just never really got the time of day. But, yeah, sure. Why not? We'll take him in this spot. Seems a little bit high, but we have 17 4th-round picks. No. Next up, so Cade Johnson is there. Do we want the speedster? Do we do it? Or do we take another quarterback? I like how they have Ben Cleveland at center, even though he's never played center down in his life. He's a right guard for life. For life. Yeah, we'll take Cade Johnson. Pride of South Dakota State University. Just like Jake Wernicke. I think Jake Wernicke played at Maple Grove High School, I want to say. Oh! Opportunity for a 7th-round pick. Except that ain't a lot. 18? No. Declined. What do we do now? So still other needs. Well, we could pluck a quarterback. Jamie Newman is still sitting there chilling. But remember, this is Rick Spielman. He does not draft quarterbacks outside the first round minus Nate Stanley. Ever. Last one, I believe, was 2008. John David Booty in the 5th round coming out of USC. So now, but we do take kickers. We do take kickers, son. Safety. I have someone ordered weird. Hufunga's there. Do we take another safety? Oh, Baron Browning's there. Yeah. Do we finally address guard? Even though we kind of did already. Oh, Kendrick Green is there? Yeah, we're taking Kendrick Green. Let's go. Let's go. Even though you should be listed as guard, but that's fine. Yeah, Kendrick Green. I do like this one. Where even though we're drafting from the perspective of Rick Spielman and we're predisposed to dislike everything that Spielman does. I'm just kidding. I like Rick Spielman. Oh, we're back on the clock. Do we just take a kicker in the 4th round? Wild card, bitches. Woo! Let's go. Took a kicker with Jamie Newman, Kellen Mond still on board. You know what's happening. You know what's happening, baby. How many damn picks do we have in the 4th round? Oh, 40. All right, so one more. Tight end. Oh, Luke Farrell's there. Okay, sure, why not? Even though they retained Kyle Rudolph, it'd be what it be. So Rudy probably is going to be his last year here with the Vikings, as well as Gronklin is in the final year of his rookie deal. So 5th round, have 4 5th-round picks. We're still picking. And now we're just taking depth, man. I mean, Hamilcar is there in terms of edge guy. Aaron Robinson. Ardarius is there? What? Well, I can't pass on Ardarius, even though it's pretty unlikely that he's going to be down in the 5th, but, I mean, we'll take him. Tadero is still there. Let's go. So, defensive tackle-wise, you picked up LeBron Ray, underachiever at Alabama, as well as Tadero Slayton, the nose tackle from Florida. Throw in Shelby Harris. I mean, yeah, we could add Christian Barmore in the 1st round, but we went full Zimmer on the B. All right, we're back. See, we haven't addressed the linebacker yet. Patty Fisher just seems like a Viking, doesn't he? Yeah. Patty Fisher, come on in. We got 3 picks left, a 5, 6, and a 7. But this isn't really a Spielman draft because there's only 1 7th-round pick. Maybe we'll rectify that. There goes Radens. I do not expect Radens to be available at this stage, so we're going to pass on him. But do they triple down on offensive line? Maybe they should. David Moore? Yoink. Yoink, why not? David Moore needs to change his number because 60 just makes him look even more round. Like, dude's shaped like a bowling ball, but he is one tough son of a gun. He's going to be a good player on Sundays. Pride of Grambling State. So what we got left? 6th and 7th. Have we addressed? Haven't really addressed edge. Patrick Johnson's there. Herring Hodge is there. Yeah, we'll take Patrick Johnson. Probably Tulane. Green Wave. Let's go. Oh, a 6th-round Tulane edge rusher. Audi Aruna. Mweldy Moore, the pride of Tulane as well. Let's see, who else went to Tulane? Patrick Ramsey, former 1st-round. No. He's 32 overall, but that was back when there was 31 teams. Wait, no. The Texans were in because that was 2004. I don't know what I'm saying. So Patrick Ramsey, former 1st-round quarterback from Washington. Didn't quite work out. Been there. Oh, J.P. Lossman to the Bills? Yeah. 1 pick left. Start. Enhance. I wonder if J.D. is still listed even though he's going back to school. Be kind of funny. Nope, he's off the list. All right, so what do you do with the last pick? Well, do we just get a big wide receiver or do we get a fast wide receiver? We already got K. Johnson. Let's get a tall one. Let's get because Kirky needs a tall receiver. Austin Watkins, come on in. So overall, I'm pretty okay with this draft. Even though we definitely waited a little bit too long on 3-tech, missed the rush. We weren't really paying attention. It'd be what it'd be. We're too enamored by Josh Myers, just trying to get that Ohio State center, which Rick Spielman just loves and adores. But recapping what all went down. So in free agency, we basically kept everyone, which I think is a possibility. A bunch of restructures, restructures, but really were extensions to lower the cap number. Only player we cut was Stan Bailey, which is kind of funny. Austin Blythe, Shelby Harris, Ronald Darby, Tedrick Thompson, guard, 3-tech, cornerback, safety, respectively, coming on in as mid-level free agents. I think that's a path the Vikings could certainly go down this year. And then in El Drafto, J.C. Horn, Zimmer got on the horn on the Zoom, was like, hey, take J.C. Horn. And Barmore was on board. Kind of upset about that now, but whatever. Morig coming on in. I think both of them start right away. J.C. Horn and Dantzler on the outside, and Jeff Gladney on the inside in the slot for cornerbacks, and Morig opposite of Harrison Smith, even though we did sign Tedrick Thompson. Then Josh Myers, I think he does compete for an offensive line spot. Maybe Garrett Bradbury gets supplanted. I think it's unlikely. I think Ty goes to the incumbent, but you did sign Austin Blythe. They're going to have him start on one of the guard spots right away. LeBrian Ray, 3-tech coming in from Alabama, also can play some nose tackle in certain sub-packages. Plus, you got Tadaro Slayton, so you're really beefing up that defensive interior. Cade Johnson, as well as Austin Watkins. Kirky needs a fast and a tall receiver. Offensive line, we ended up tripling down. Kendrick Green, guard from Illinois. They have him listed as a tackle, except he's a guard. Plus David Moore coming in. So we didn't address tackle, but, I mean, we got Oli Udoh, we got Blake Brando, so we're fine. Then we went full spiel and we drafted a specialist way before you would think, Evan McPherson. Evan McPherson's good, though. I think that he is going to be the first specialist drafted. 4th round, though, even though the Vikings, well, we did have 7 4th-round picks at one point, and then we traded a bunch, but nah. Our Darius was there in 5th. I don't think he's going to be there. Luke Farrell we picked up because why not? Petty Fisher, because Spielman always takes a late day 3 linebacker. Patrick Johnson as an edge prospect for Andre Patterson, bring him in on the rear. And that is it. Bunch of trades. Spielman-esque, retain everyone. And remember, for the 17th time, like, this is not what we are advocating, but this is what we're projecting. What Spielman, what Zimmer, what ownership, what the Vikings will do, given their history and tendencies. So they kept some guys. They signed some cheap guys. They traded down a bunch. It's good times. But your thoughts, Spielman offseason, WWSD, what would Spielman do? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work, post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.